guys, and welcome to another episode of Working Money, getting your money working for you. Now, I just wanted to take a quick sec to remind you guys, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click that little bell for new video notifications. And like the videos if you guys like the content I'm providing. And always comment on the videos. I love hearing what you guys have to say. So today, guys, I just typed in XRP news up here in Google. And basically all the news is just stating, recorded new lows in June and, are we on the verge of a mega breakout and, the price is down, et cetera, et cetera. Down here, Ripple XRP hits a new low, extending June loss to 35%. And yeah, it's not a great time for all cryptos, not just XRP, guys. As you can see, here's the XRP chart, and Bitcoin's been doing the exact same thing. I mean, you can mirror this in a lot of cryptocurrencies. So it's not just XRP, it's everything, which gives us a good opportunity. The market is down, and a lot of people are asking, maybe I should buy some more XRP. But I've gotten a few questions on my last videos. Some people are like, I'm so overreached, I'm so overstretched, and as I can't stress enough, guys, don't put in more money than you can afford. But a lot of people are like, I know I can't afford it, but I want to buy more. And, a lot of people don't want to miss out on this buying opportunity. So, how can I buy more XRP if I can't afford it, if I'm basically broke? And guys, I was thinking about this, and there are a few strategies you can use. I know this might seem obvious to some people, but, for a lot of people, they just kind of go about their lives and they spend money and they don't really think about where they can save. And this video is going to be a little bit about, more of a money management video rather than something on XRP in particular, but we are going to relate it to XRP in the end. So the question right now is, guys, the price of XRP is very, very low. And, how can I buy more? So, I did some research here, and as we can see, for example, average Americans spend near $2,746 on lunch, and that works out to be $53 a week on lunch. Now, obviously, everybody's jobs are different. Some people go to offices where there's a lot of lunch available. Some people do bring their lunch. This is just taking into consideration an average American. So $53 on lunch, it's something you could do. You can pack a lunch at home and bring it to work. Another thing I was looking up here is average American drinks $20 of coffee per week. So, guys, your workplace surely has a coffee maker. A lot of people don't like using it because it's whatever, maybe not as good coffee as going to one of the brand name places. But, $20 a week on coffee, if you save $20 a week on coffee, it could surely go towards your XRP stacks. And, over time, that would build quite a bit. Guys, there's probably a lot of items around your home that you're probably not using, that's just kind of sitting around collecting dust. And I just wanted to kind of bring your attention to this. I went to eBay Classifieds, okay? And for example, I'm sure a lot of you guys, these are all examples of things that my wife and I have around our house, and things that we're just not using. And so I just wanted to kind of take a look at some of the prices that people are selling these on classified sites, whether it's eBay Classifieds or Craigslist or anything like that. You can get $48 for a Breville juicer. I know, some people thought, wishful thinkers were thinking, hey, I'm going to cleanse and I'm going to juice. And, maybe they did it for about 2 weeks and then they thought, this is kind of useless. I'm not going to do this anymore. So they have a juicer kicking around. You can get $48 for a juicer. I know a lot of people, they upgrade their wireless routers and stuff. So, you have a perfectly good router that you can sell. That's an extra $40, right? These are items, again, that will just be sitting around your house collecting dust anyway. So why not get rid of them? Again, you may have thought, hey, I'm going to take up baking and that'll be fun. And, I'm going to make all kinds of baked goods for my friends and family. And then, you may have done it for a couple of weeks, even a month. And then you realize, nah, it's a lot easier to just buy baked goods from a bakery or something like that. So guys, here's a KitchenAid stand mixer. These things are pretty expensive. You can buy them used for, around $100, and that's a pretty good price for something that's, just kind of kicking around anyway. How about old camping gear, right? Thermarest air mattresses, you can get $30 for that. I know a lot of you guys probably have a used iPhone 5S sitting in the drawer just collecting dust. Guys, people buy this stuff. A used iPhone, $72. That's what it says here. So, guys, there are a lot of options here. I know me, for example, I moved into a place where I close quarters to other residents and I couldn't play my drum set anymore. I personally got $850 for a drum set similar to this. I think mine had a few more pieces included, but you can get rid of some of this stuff. I know you might feel sentimental and think to yourself, this is my first guitar, my first drum set, but you know what, guys? It's just stuff. It's just stuff, and it just sits around in your house and it collects dust. Some other options, guys. There are credit cards that you can apply for that give you money back, okay? So like 1.5%, this one in particular gives you 1.5% cash back on all purchases. So a lot of people take that cash back and buy more stuff with it. Why not take the cash back, make a calculation, and put it into XRP? At least you know that the money that you get back, you're going to be buying gasoline and clothing and groceries anyway. So why not get some money back for those purchases that you make anyway and put it into XRP? I could take it one step further and, suggest to you guys, maybe it's an option in your city to drive Uber or Lyft. And, you don't have to do this a lot. You can, drive for a few hours every evening after work and make an extra $100 a week, throw that into XRP. Or, some of you may have a big enough house that you can Airbnb a room in your house and get a few $100, every month for that. All these are just kind of out of the box ways of trying to up your stacks of XRP. And so I just did a calculation here, guys. I decided to take a look at expenses, and we're going to go over 5 weeks. And let's just say, for example, that you buy your lunch every week, and you buy coffee every week. And let's say you fall into the category of $53 per week you spend on lunches, $20 a week. Obviously these numbers are going to be different for everybody. So you can make your own calculations. And so let's just say that you also just sold one used item in your house collecting dust per week, okay? So I took the examples that I showed you here. These are all examples that I know, these items I have in my house literally, and they could be sold and I could buy more XRP with them. So for week 1, lunches per week, you spent $53 on lunch. Coffees, you spent $20, and let's say you sold an unused juicer, okay? So that gives you a total of $121 for that week. And week 2, you do the same thing, lunches and coffees, and you sold the Verizon router, okay? So second week, you sell a router for $40. That gives you a total of $113 extra in your pocket, okay? Week 3, lunches and coffees plus the KitchenAid stand mixer, that you had when you thought you were going to bake for friends and family, but it's just collecting dust. $173 total, guys. And week 4, lunches and coffees, and you have that old camping gear, that Thermarest kicking around, $29 you can get for that, which brings you to $102. Week 5, guys, here we go. Lunches and that old iPhone that's just sitting around collecting dust. Make sure you have the charger though, because people tend not to want them if you don't have the charger. You get $72 for that, bringing you to a total of $145. Okay, now guys, let's take a look at the average price of XRP. And I'm going to go back 5 weeks because we actually have the numbers for the last 5 weeks. And as we can see, the average price week beginning May 28th was 65 cents for XRP. June 4th was 63. June 11th was 55. June 18th was 50 cents. And June 25th was 46 cents per XRP. So I took these numbers, right, and $121, and I plugged them in to these figures here, okay? So for the first week, we made $121, and if you divide that by 65 cents per XRP, how many XRP would that give you that week? It would give you 186 XRP, okay? The second week, we averaged out at 63, and you made $113 extra at 63 cents. That would give you 179 XRP, okay? June 11th, you decided to sell some things, and in total you made $173 at 55 cents an XRP. That would give you roughly 315 XRP, okay? The following week at 50 cents an XRP, you only made $102, but the price of XRP is going down, so it's not so bad. You made 204 XRP extra, okay? And finally, this last week, guys, this current week that we're in today, XRP is at 46 cents approximately, and you sold something on Kijiji, including saving money on your lunches and whatnot, and now you have 145, bringing you to 315 XRP. Okay, guys? So now I add up all these XRP, and what does that give you, right? That gives you a total of 1,199, almost 1,200 XRP that you did not have before. Just from saving money on your lunches, your coffees, and selling one item per week. on eBay classifieds. Okay, this is not even taking into consideration driving an Uber or renting out a house in renting out a room in your house on Airbnb or anything like that, or even the credit card savings, getting cash back on your card. This is just from selling one item online. And over the 5 weeks, you've now made an extra almost 1,200 XRP. Now, guys, if XRP went to, let's say, $8.50, I think we can all agree that that's not a unrealistic number for it to hit. I mean, it's I guess I'm being kind of conservative. That investment, the money that you saved over those 5 weeks that rewarded you with 1,199 XRP would translate to, guys, $10,191.50. Okay, guys, so this is all a matter of short-term pain for long-term gain. You're saving the money. It might feel like, hey, you know what, I want to go out for lunch. But in the long run, wouldn't you rather have $10,000 potentially over the next few months, or 12 months even, 6 months perhaps? So the question is, can you sacrifice a little now for a brighter future? I want to hear what you guys have to say. Please tell me what you think in the comments. Please like the video if you like the content. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.